Yeah, Burton Landing Castle, and back in row 10, making her Xfinity Series debut, the 21-year-old out of Temecula, California, Hailie Deegan, doing a really nice job in practice and qualifying. Big change from a truck. Should be fun to follow today.
Let's dial up Brandon Jones on
couple positions behind him is Hailie Deegan, this 07 car, making her first start in the Xfinity Series. Had a long chat with her this morning about her goals and how she would approach this. She said, I want to stay on the lead lap in stage 1 and then really start to figure this car out in stage 2 and move forward. She's done just that, and I think personally she's done a great job this whole weekend. Right off the truck, was right outside the top 15 in speeds in practice, had a great qualifying lap, and now her goal was coming in this race to get into the top 15, and she's running just outside that in 16th. Great job for her, Dave.
And Parker running just a couple of positions ahead of her.
How tough it is and how it can affect the race.
Beautiful work there.
Man.
Yeah, Hailie Deegan did a great job with that. He was being applauded by his crew chief. By his spotter. Check this out.
Hailie's up the racetrack. You know, she doesn't know if she's in the white and red 07, doesn't know really how many cars underneath her she has because she was just 3 wider almost. And Austin has so much momentum, and he just hates to have to lift because he's going to lose that momentum all the way down the next straightaway. Hailie did a good job hanging on to it. I'm sure she probably didn't appreciate that too much.
Deegan running 15th right now. She's
doing awesome.
Yeah, she's the 4th car a lap down, but I have to admit, only 11 cars right now on the lead lap.
Yeah, and her experiences in the trucks, which just way more time at wide open throttle, way more drag, way more downforce. You know, this is a major shift in kind of the vehicle and doing a really nice job.
And behind her in that 34 car, Kyle Weatherman. He's having a nice day also. 16th. Putting a lot of pressure on her. Parker.
Well, just to add on that conversation about Hailie Deegan and how different these cars, Xfinity cars, are from the trucks, that was a big thing for her that she focused on, was just how much off throttle time you have in these compared to those trucks that have a ton of downforce. Obviously, I've raced against her in the truck series. I know what she's talking about there. I've driven Xfinity cars. It is a massive difference. But one of the things she told me that's helped her a ton over the last couple of weeks is David Reagan is actually sort of her driver coach and mentor in the trucks, and as she's gone in this first Xfinity series start, and she said she's just learned so much from him. He's been a huge, valuable resource for her to lean on and to understand these cars. And I think, as you guys said, she's done a great job here. She's been up to speed really quickly. And having a resource like that, with all that experience like David Reagan, I just think that's huge for a young driver, Marty.
Parker, how about the recovery for A.J. Allmendinger? We talked about what the team needed to
Run for Hailie Deegan. As a matter of fact, it is the best finish for a woman in the Xfinity Series in their debut, where she ended up in the 13th position. Parker caught up with her.
Like 2 sets of tires.
Hailie Deegan, in her first ever Xfinity start, finishes 13th. That's amazing. You came in here wanting a top 15, and you got it. How happy are you that run?
I'm pretty ecstatic right now. The guys gave me an amazing car, and I just can't thank Pristine Auction, Ford, for everyone putting this together, because I always wanted to come out here and just be able to experience what it's like to run the Xfinity Series. And so the guys gave me a car as fast as Xfinity Internet, and we were able to do something with it. And so I was really happy with that.
What really stuck out to you through this experience from going from the trucks to the Xfinity Series?
I think the biggest thing that stuck out to me was the fact that you're able to move around on mile and a halves. On the truck stuff, you kind of just plant there, hold it down, and go. And so I think getting in the Xfinity car and actually having to work a lot more for it, having to drive out of stuff a lot more and just be on that edge and constantly driving off that edge, it changes a lot of things. Being able to finesse with like throttle, brake, deciding what to do, dump out of it, crack the throttle. There's just so many different things that you can do. Whereas like the trucks, it's pretty much one lane, one way, and you kind of just hope for the best. So, and everyone races very clean in this series. It seems like there's a lot of respect, and I really like that.
So what's the plan going from here? Will we see the Xfinity Series more often going forward?
I mean, I would love to be. I mean, if anyone's out there that wants to pay the bills, I'd be more than happy to run some more Xfinity races.
Congrats on a great run.
Thank you. I appreciate it.